I understand the large hearts of heroes, the courage of present times and all times. How the skipper saw the drifting and rudderless wreck of the steamship and death chasing it up and down the storm. How he knuckled tight and gave not back an inch and was faithful of days and faithful of nights. How he chalked in large letters on a board, "Be of good cheer, we will not desert you." How he followed with them and tacked with them for 3 days and would not give it up. How he saved the drifting vessel at last. How the lank, loose-gowned women looked when boated from the side of their prepared grave. How the old-faced infants, the lifted sick, and the sharp-lipped, unshaved men. All this I swallow. It tastes good. I like it well. It becomes mine. I am the man. I suffered. I was there. The disdain and calmness of martyrs, the mother of old, condemned for a witch, burnt with dry wood, her children gazing on. The hounded slave that flags in the race, leans by the fence blowing, covered with sweat, the twinges that sting like needles, his ankles and neck, the murderous buckshot and bullet. All these I feel or am. I am the hounded slave. I wince at the bite of the dogs. Hell and despair are upon me. Crack, and again crack, the marksman. I clutch the rails of defense. My gourd dribs thin with the ooze of my flesh. I fall into weeds and stones. The riders spur their unwilling horses, haul close, and beat me violently over the head with their whipstocks. Agonies are one of my changes of garments. I do not ask the wounded man how he feels. I myself become the wounded man. My hurts turn livid upon me as I lean upon a cane and observe. Flaunt of the sunlight, I need not your bask. Lie over. You like surfaces only. I force surfaces and depths. Earth, you seem to look for something in my hands. Say, old top knot, what is it? Man or woman, I might tell how I like you, but cannot. I might tell what it is in me and what it is in you, but cannot. I might tell that pining I have, that pulse of my nights and days. Behold, I do not give charity or a little lecture. When I give myself. You there, impotent, loosen the knees. Open your scarf chops till I blow grit within you. Spread your palms and lift the flaps of your pockets. I'm not to be denied. I compel. I have stores plenty and to spare. And all that I have I bestow. I don't care who you are. That's not so important to me. You can do nothing or be nothing. But I will enfold you. To cottonfield drudge and cleaner of privies I lean. On his right cheek I place the family kiss. And in my soul I swear I never will deny you. I am he bringing help for the sick as they pant on their backs. And for strong, upright men, I bring yet more needed help. I've heard what was said of the universe, heard it these several thousand years. It's middling well as far as it goes, but is that all? Magnifying and applying come I, outbidding at the start the old cautious hucksters, taking myself the exact dimensions of Jehovah, lithographing Cronus, Zeus his son, and Hercules his grandson, buying drafts of Osiris, Isis, Belus, Brahma, Buddha, placing in my portfolio Manito loose, and Allah upon a leaf, with Odin in a hideous face Mahidli in every island image, taking them all exactly for what they're worth and not a cent more, admitting they were alive and did the work of their days. They bore mites as from unfledged birds, who now to rise and fly and sing for themselves. accepting the rough deific sketches to fill out better myself, bestowing them freely on each man and woman I see. Discovering there's much or more in a framer there, framing a house, putting higher claims on him there with his rolled up sleeves, driving the mallet and chisel. Not objecting to special revelations. Considering a curl of smoke and the hair on the back of my hand as curious as any revelation. Lads a hold of a fire engine on hook or ladder rope, no less to me than the gods of the antique wars, minding their voices peal through the crash of destruction, their brawny limbs passing safe over the charred lays, their white foreheads whole and unhurt out of the blaze. By the mechanic's wife, with her babe at her nipple, interceding for every person born. 3 sighs at harvest time, whizzing in a row from 3 lusty angels, their shirts bagged out of their waist. The snag-toothed hostler with red hair, redeeming sins past and to come, traveling afoot to fee lawyers and sit by his brother's side while he's tried for forgery. What was strewn in the amplest, strewing the square rod about me and not feeling the square rod then. Bull and bug never worshipped half enough. Dung and dirt more admirable than was dreamed. The supernatural of no account. Myself waiting my time to become one of the supremes. The day getting ready for me when I shall do as much good as the best and be as prodigious. By my life pumps, already a creator, putting myself here and now to the ambushed womb of the shadow.